Hey everyone, Red here, and I have another fun build for you to try on your games, and that is going to be the most Vile Wesker build, so let's go ahead and break it down real quick. First, we're running Survivor's favorite perk, Knockout. Survivors put into the dying state by a base attack are not revealed to other survivors when they are standing outside of a 16-meter range. Survivors put into the dying state by our base attacks also crawl 50% slower for 15 seconds, and the recovery speed is reduced by 25%. During this time, they are also afflicted with the blindness status effect. Second, we're going with Dying Light. The Obsession is going to gain a 33% action speed bonus to unhooking and healing other survivors, but every time we hook a non-obsession, we'll gain a token. And while the Obsession is alive, all survivors who are not the Obsession will get a 3% penalty to repair, healing, and sabotage speeds for each token. Third is a regression of choice, but I heavily recommend going with Oppression. When we damage a generator, up to 3 other random generators will also begin regressing. If any survivors are working on those said generators, they'll be faced with a difficult skill check. And for our last perk, we have Deathbound. When a survivor heals another survivor, they will scream and activate Deathbound. When the healer is farther than 8 meters away from the survivor they healed, they'll suffer from the Oblivious status effect, and this will last until they lose a health state. As far as add-ons, you're going to want to go with the Helicopter Stick. When a survivor uses a first aid spray, you'll reveal their aura for 8 seconds. And we'll be running with Iridescent Ouroboros Vile. Survivors start the trial infected with Ouroboros, and survivors suffer from the exposed status effect for 30 seconds when they reach maximum infection. We're really just utilizing this to get 4 bottles out of the way relatively quickly. If you have a build you want to see on channel, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. If it looks like fun, you might just see it here. Much love. Now let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Alright, Nostromo Wreckage. Honestly, this should be a pretty good map for the build. Not the best map for like a lot of bounds. There are some rebounds maybe that we can pull off, but you know, it's been a little bit since I've really sat down with Wesker, so I don't know how my rebounds are gonna feel. We actually started right on a generator. Normally, survivors will go and get rid of their infection like right away, and that's what we want. Oh, hello. You know, I had no idea you were there. I was clearly not paying that much attention to you. I'd like to be able to down this survivor. The problem is, like, I wish we would have gotten rid of her infection. That way we could reinfect her to burn out some more of the first aid sprays. But you know what? It works. It is what it is. Thank you. Depending on how she plays this, I might look for a knockout early, though she is not our obsession, so getting Dying Light early isn't bad either. Lithe, nice. We'll take it. She's sleeping. There we go. Hey, gamer. Not sitting by the pallet. That's fine. We're going to Oppression this. I really just enjoy Oppression with this build, mostly because it kind of keeps everything regressing in high moments of like pressure. I'm hoping we get a little bit more value out of it, but you just kind of held forward. We'll see. Are you committing to the vault? You are. You know, I didn't pull that. I thought she'd like hard to like the right of it, but she actually got around the corner a lot faster than I thought. That's all right though. There it is. See if maybe I can get a. Oh, you know what? I thought pallet was somewhere else. This should still work out though. There we go. Hold that for me. God pallet. Oh, but everyone's here. We'll go for you again. Why not? I'm more interested at getting rid of, or getting more infection out there. That way we can get rid of first aid. But getting rid of this God pallet isn't a bad thing either. I don't know if you make it, actually. No, I don't think so. Here. Thank you. Ooh, hey, look. Another survivor. Don't mind if I do. That should have been. That's such a misplay. Hello. We'll hook you up instead. They'll get the other survivor up. They'll work out for me. More Dying Light stacks. Cool. You can swap out Dying Light, but I like the feeling it gets with the build. You tend to keep the Obsession relatively busy or knocked out. Hi. Well, you got, you know, the heal, but I got 2 injuries, so worth? Pretty big worth for me. Do want to knock out the Obsession. That way we can kind of just keep her down. Especially over here in the corner, be really good. But the problem is I don't have, like, infection on her. They have to go for the save. I could rebound, but I'm not sure if I really want to. I kind of want to go for a basic here. Or even removing a resource while we have someone hooked up. There we go.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Oh, maybe. Yep, cool. We'll take it. I'm just going to drop her right away. I want to try and get back in the chase with the other survivors. We won't get the knockout value, unfortunately. But, you know, them coming over here and picking her up is not really a big deal. I want her to go through and, like, utilize the first aids. And hopefully we can trap her utilizing most of the first aids. You have one more first aid here. Now I definitely want to go for you. This way we can hopefully get her infected. Nice. Kind of got stuck there. She dropped her first aid spray. I don't know if the flashlight really helps you, though. I'm going to be a little patient here. I'll try and go for a rebound, I think, on this. You know, that works, too. I will take it. And they're going ahead and using their first aid sprays. That's where a lot of our slowdown is actually currently coming from. It's just keeping survivors burning through the first aid sprays because they have to walk across the map, go ahead and find it, open the chest, then use the first aid spray. And if you burn a lot of them quickly, a lot of these chests can be in the far corners, and it can be just such a time sink. Whoops. Oh well. Slight mistake. Here you go. Thank you for actually going down. I was waiting for it to like throw her around it. And now we can go ahead and burn this. But first, we give this a little bit of love tap oppression, make sure everything else is regressing for the most part. And now we just hold forward on this until we get rid of the pallet. Nothing too special. You're not really mind gaming this. You can maybe look for like a bound play, but it'd be pretty inefficient. Better just go ahead and break it out of the way. There we go. Hey, can you not come over here? I might as well go ahead and hook up. There's a lot of different ways that you can play this build. Like you can go really slug heavy, which would give you a higher chance of burning through all of the sprays. But we don't always need to do that, and sometimes it wastes the game. Oh, I thought I heard her on that. Come here, gamer. Yeah, she'll have this to play on. That's fine. Oh no, you getting stuck? Thank you.
Do you actually think you could defeat me?
We go for the save. Awesome. Yes, take the hit. There we go. 3 survivors infected. What's going on? Ooh. If she didn't have sprint burst, I would have went for her just to knock her out. You're out of the game. Everyone else is infected. I thought maybe. I probably shouldn't have full sent it. Oh, hello. You made a horrible mistake. Now, if I was really mean, not really mean, but wanted to waste more time, I just dropped this survivor, so I had to go burn another first aid. But again, this just kind of solidifies hopefully the win and gives us 5 stacks. So now Dying Light is slowing the game down just a little bit more. Were we both over here? It's a lot of scratch marks. Interesting survivor. I wouldn't mind going for another bound. That way I can maybe slow her down. There it is. The hindered's only 4% because of the nerf a long time ago. So it went from 8 to 4%. But still, every percent matters, especially on like the hindered stat. It's still quite the movement speed cut. No drop, nice. There we go. We'll take it. Oh, that is a flashlight, but you do not have add-ons on it. So thankfully I didn't get blinded there, but I definitely could have been. First hook for that survivor. I'm going to try and branch out over this way. Got a little bit of pressure here. I can utilize it for oppression. Oh. Actually, come here. You are the perfect survivor. I think I catch before pallet. Nice.
Too bad.
And that's going to be knockout, so we're going to go ahead and hit this. And now, just kind of depends on where the survivor goes. I'm assuming she's going to be going for the save. I don't see any scratch marks or anything just yet. Oh? Hi. Yeah, I heard your breathing. Probably would have just ran for it. Because now we're going to clean up this game with pretty good ease. Because now we just get to hold forward. And there we go. Oh, and hey, we even get to Moria. That's nice. Overall, though, was a pretty dominating game. It kind of shows what we're looking to do with the build. But hopefully I can show the build a little bit more in a few different ways. So let's go ahead and get straight to our next game. Shelter Woods, let's go. This is a pretty solid map overall for the build, at least what we're looking for. We're spawning on Shack's side, so hopefully no one's over here by Shack. You don't want to get caught into like a really long chase early on. You really just want to go from like point A to point B in terms of like from a survivor like these two right here. The problem is I kind of caught them a little early, but that's okay. There we go. I think I'm going to try and leave her. There we go. I'll head over this way, though it is quite the distance. Looks like they're starting in the corners for getting rid of all of their infection. That's alright, though. If she gets rid of hers, we'll go back. There it is. So now that she's gotten rid of her infection, I kind of want to go back for her just to reapply it. Ooh, so close. Nice fall. I didn't expect the revolt. Do you have a pallet coming up? Maybe. She's kind of eyeballing. Yeah. There we go. This works out. I just kind of need her to be in a good spot for me to go for a bound. This will at least force her back into the corner. Come here, gamer. Nice.
Is that all you have?
I think someone else might be here because she did the wave, which makes me think that she had someone ready to stun, but I'm just going to go ahead and hook up. We did lose a gen, but to be fair, they brought like triple toolbox, so not really too surprising if we lose a gen or two. We didn't go for vault. I'm just kind of chilling here. Not really a survivor I want to be in chase with. Oh my god, I don't get the hit. Feels bad. I guess I should have pulled the trigger a little quicker on the hit, but she was still in animation, so I thought we'd catch her. If we would have hit her, I would have left her. But now we're going to try and get a little bit more value here. We get the hit here. I think I'll go for like a little fun bound, but if I don't hit it, I don't think I want to chase for too horribly long. You know what? It works. Though, then again, I have no real interest in hooking the survivor, and I have no hook near me, so we're just going to go. There we go, and there goes Deathbound. Deathbound's really good. I actually really enjoy Deathbound lately, and especially with like this build, it kind of allows us just to have a little bit of stealth in our kit. And it's stealth that lasts until we get value out of it. There we go. Reinfected. If she had a first aid spray, I'd probably leave her alone again so she could burn it, and I'd come back and chase her again, but ooh, we're dropping. Playing relatively safe. Do you think we drop this? No. Nice. I tried. Oh, yeah, you can't just hover the pallet. I didn't exactly want to go for this survivor directly again, because I'd rather go for the other survivors who are on gens, but you know what? It's an extra stack of dying light for me. And we have a little bit of progress here. I do want to kick this gen and get oppression up and going. Keeping oppression up is pretty good. Like, whenever it's off cooldown, you should be able to find a gen and just hit it. Especially if you have someone busy, like on hook or knocked out. Just because you have a good chunk of pressure in the game, and that's when you're going to get most of your value. I think I'll be nice if I see the gate. Yeah, I could go for it, but we'll be nice. We'll go for you instead. Though it is tempting to go ahead and like finish this game out. I could knock her out though too. That would have been another option. But maybe off the record. Who knows? Thank you. Oh, where was that at? To the right. It is the obsession, so not really too worried here. Thank you. Oh, we got a little bit of pressure here. Ah, Dying Light was not enough to save it. But we do have Claudette. Oh my, you don't get hit. The wall had a bigger hitbox. That's okay. At least we get one here. Thank you. I'm not sure if I want to like slug Claudette or if I want to. Oh, I do want to get back over there though. Might as well hook up. We'll kind of play it the other way. Like, one of the ways you can play this, just keep it simple, is you always slug the obsession, but you don't really slug anybody else. That's pretty normal way of playing the build as well. You're not going to like burn out of all the infection, but you're going to get probably better dying light stacks overall. Got him. Take that with you. And now that we're in chase, oh my, latency. Latency's always rough, man. Eventually behavior will fix it. Like years down the road. Maybe in 2030. There we go.
You disappoint me.
Not the best place for a knockout because it's like a very obvious place. I don't really want to chase that shack either. I think we're going back to hook here. Not really seeing where they're gonna move. There we go. Just want to go, I think, for the Kate. I want to be able to get the infection. There you are. Oh, you're out of the game. You should be really careful. Nice. There you go. Go get rid of that. Yes, I am aware. Not the happiest of campers. Oh, here we go. I think I just wait a second here. That works. And thankfully, the Kate over there decided to get rid of her infection. And I think she dropped the pallet, by the way. I swear I heard a drop pallet. Yes. Yes, she did. There goes Deathbound. Now, looks like we've already left. I don't know where we went, though. But I have oppression. Oh? I heard something. But where at? Did we go to basement? No way, right? Wait, I hear you. Are you in these lockers, or are you upstairs in a locker? Well, yeah, I definitely hear you here. Oh. Well, you know what? I was right. I do have ears. They are working. They were somewhat accurate. There we go. Both survivors went and got rid of their infection instead of coming for the save. Which is kind of the position you want to put survivors in. That hook timer is almost done. They can have it if they can get to it, though. Hey, Claudette. Nice early drop. Wow, that survivor does die on second stage. You know what, though? At least they didn't, like, go next. I have gotten so many go next games with this build. It's brutal. And it's a lot of fun. But survivors are never a fan of, like, any kind of knockout build. Or most builds. Whew, the free drop. Are we committing to the vault? Yes. And we'll take it. Oh, I think I saw her over this way. Yeah, we did. Hey, gamer. She's waving at me. I'm not sure what she wants. What's going on? Pointing. Yeah, I know you want something. No.
Poor performance.
There's anything over there. There is no pal. We can't even 1v1. I'm sorry.
Let's finish this.
On the bright side, with Wesker Mori, at least the survivors get a punch to kill her in the face. I feel like that's kind of something, right? There we go. There is our second game. I am going to do one more. I'm going to try and play it a little bit meaner and a little bit different of a way to show you kind of what I mean. Well, let's go ahead and get straight to it. Boom, we got Eerie of Crows. Not my favorite map, but not a horrible map for like knockout builds, because if any of the survivors get stuck in a corner, it can take a while for them to find out. But most importantly, we're going to go ahead and break both of these doors. There we go. And this game, I'm looking to kind of really utilize knockout a lot more, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, he cleansed you, so I gotta go for you, and he's cleansing himself. That works. At least we get a pallet out of the way. And they got another pallet lined up for him right behind. Hey, gamer. Hold on a second. We'll rebound it. Hello? I didn't get the really good rebound there, but you know what? It works. And you went straight to a gen. It's always rare to see like survivors completely ignore the infection early, but you know what? That is a-okay. I tried. Not the worst thing. Gonna commit. Commits. Awesome. Come here, gamer. Let me go ahead and get another bound on you. There's that full infection. And there goes God Pallet. Thank you very much. Oppression, keep everything regressing. Oh my. What's up, Adam? He just got hit with the full infection, so I want to go for a basic, but I don't know if I'm able to. Yeah, this is pretty safe. I could break in chase, but he'll get to another pallet on this map. There we go. Come on. Oh my god, I hate that. It wouldn't let me, like, dash again because he was, like, soaking up that spot. A little unfortunate, but what are you going to do? At least he's fully infected and he has to deal with it. And we get to reinfect you now. Can't really crouch tech it as much. We're not on an elevation change. Oppression once more. We're always looking to keep oppression up. Can't really rebound off this, I don't think. I might be able to, but I'm not exactly confident in it. Oh, here we go. Goes for that. Oh my gosh, dude. I want so bad to get like that hit there. Oh well. Cool. We have knockout. We'll leave knockout for now. Oh, hey man. He went and grabbed himself another vial. There you go. Definitely isn't the place for you to be staying at. Did you light and then go back in? Very bad call. I have currently 2 survivors affected. Nice. And we get rid of the pallet. Now, normally, I'd probably just leave them both slugged here, but I'll go ahead and at least get, like, Dying Light in play, since all the survivors not down on the ground right now are, you know, non-obsession. Cool. And that little bit of, like, slowdown does go a long way throughout the course of the game, and we keep everything regressing, and we keep the pressure up. There we go. I kind of checked these gens, but didn't notice anybody, so I'm wondering how many of us we have here. There goes Deathbound. And I think it was on the Atom. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you weren't ready for it. Not moving too much. That's fine. There, hold that for me. Take that with you. Ooh. And even better. Oh, I might be able to rebound it. Yep, there we go. Again, though, you're not the survivor I have any interest in, so here you go. Enjoy the ground. The idea is just to keep him infected. That way he keeps utilizing the first aid sprays and taking them away from his team. You don't necessarily have to get them to use all of them, but if you can get him to have, like, the last one, it could be really good for, like, the other survivors having to, like, struggle to try and find one. Some good distance. I should have trusted it. I had a feeling that I could trust that, and I didn't go for it. Oh. Hey, man. Was that? That's not off the record. He dead-hearted? I just didn't see. Not a good angle. I probably just have to get rid of this pallet. I want to keep an eye on this gen, though, too. Is anyone working on it? No. There's some progress, but not too much. Why? Why would you fake that? Like, if you're gonna fake it, you gotta go. You can't take the long route again. Hey, there we go. Adam, here's our terror radius. That's why he's sneaking. Is it urban evasion? One person went upstairs. Hey, man. Thank you. Honestly, I might actually hook him up, because we do have the 1 survivor slugged at the moment, so we have a lot of pressure built up. And I have a hook, like, right here, so getting the Dying Light in there is going to be nice. Another thing that people forget about Dying Light, it doesn't only affect generators, it does affect, like, healing speed. So if the Obsession's not healing people, then they're going to take a little bit of a cut back to the heal. It's not, like, the main draw to it, it's just that the Dying Light kind of affects everybody. Or kind of affects, like, a lot of things. Got him. Again, no interest, we just happen to snag him. And it's more impactful for him to be down on the ground. That's still regressing. I know we were here. There is blood right there. He's got some distance, though. I don't know if I really want to hold forward on this. Oh, he's got a lot of distance. A lot more than I thought he had. Oh, well. We'll oppression this. Keep everything regressing. And we'll just, you know, get over here really quickly. Not making the swap for the save. I probably would have. Hey, man. There you go. We're going to go ahead and drop him. I have a lot of pressure currently built up, and I want to be able to get more value on them getting rid of their first aid sprays. The way that you kind of play, like, again, there's like 2 or 3 different ways you can play this, but this would be a little bit more on the, I would say the meaner side. Let me grab you. The idea is to keep slugging until they kind of burn out their infection or their first aid sprays. And then there's kind of like ripe for like the picking essentially. But since we have everyone we have one survivor down, everyone's infected, this is a perfect time to get that dying light stack in. And there we go. And our pressure right now is through the roof. Oh wow, someone actually went up there and saved you. Crazy. Oh, and there it goes. There is somebody giving up on hook. Unfortunately, this is the common whenever you're playing like really heavy on the slug side. Hey man. I should have let him finish it. Whenever you play heavy on the slug, people are going to give up. There we go. It is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Oh, they all are healing here. Maybe we can keep them in the game for a little bit longer. That is the hope. Sometimes you have to hold their hand if you want to like show off the build completely. I will do my best. Hey, David. There you go. Fully infected. They've used up a good chunk of their first aid spray, so I think they might have like one more left, or yeah, I think one more might be left. Thanks for the drop. Almost everyone is fully infected and suffering from the hinder status, so you completely held the wrong way. Not the wrong way, but the way I didn't think. You gotta drop the pallet, man. I've done this playstyle a lot, and again, it always ends the same. Survivors leaving or DCing relatively early. Or just when like the build is picking up. So like right now, we're a little past the pick up stage. We've already generated an insane amount of pressure in the game, so we feel really comfortable. Have somebody chilling here. Ooh, there we go. I'll go for this survivor. Unfortunately, there ends up going the next game. So it sucks, but it is what it is. Not much you can really do about it. That is kind of what you should expect if you're ever playing more on the slug heavy like version of this build, or you're trying to. It does come with its own risk. Oh my gosh, so close. It does come with its own risk. Like if you're playing really slug heavy early on and not getting hooks up with like dying light, you can be punished, but it's not too horrible. And most slug playstyles are high risk, high reward. He has, I think, the last bottle. There we go. And now he can utilize that bottle. There might be like one more bottle out there. I haven't kept perfect track, but I'm pretty sure we've used up all, if not all but one. Oh, here we go. At least he's still running. He tried going next, but at least he's still playing. He is slowed, though. And we'll just go ahead and do our bound. Because he's fully infected, it's a one hit. As long as we bump him up against something. No point in like slugging anymore after this point. There's no real reason of slugging anybody. Like even if I find the obsession, I'll probably take him out. As long as I can get him infected. Oh, well, here we are. Hi, man. That was an interesting call. But maybe you were trying to get grabbed? I don't know. Oh, you actually went for the save. I'm kind of surprised. I did not think for them to go for the save. Because he did try going next. Well, at this point, oh man. At this point, it's not really a big deal. Like, whenever the first person kind of goes next, I don't really mind whoever else does. You know, the game's kind of over at that point. I know you want to get to this pallet. There we go. Nice. Was that dead hard? You playing the game? Well, you lost the game. Oh, we have decisive. Oh, the bags? I see you. I mean, alright then. Well, he's a bagging gamer. And now you're a dead gamer. Were the bags worth it? You know what? I have my own version of bags. Okay, you ready? My version of bags. There we go. Oh, we crawled up here. Is there really one more? There was one more chest. Look at that. There was one more chest available. Come here, buddy. Got him. Nice. There we go. Oh, you know what? I totally could have mortared him. That's my bad. I didn't even think about it. But there we go. That is today's build. Overall, it is a lot of fun and definitely will get you some levers and or DCs. So definitely try it out in your games. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Much love, and as always, I am Red and I am signing off.